Alrighty, hey guys, today we're doing an unboxing of a Dyson DC35. This is the animal version, so it's got just the extra head here, which is the mini motorized brush pile. So we're just going to go ahead and open this one up and see what's inside. That was sealed when it came from the store where I bought it, so I just made sure it was a sealed one. Seems to be fairly intricate packaging. Just go ahead and slide this one here. And there we have it. So this first bit looks like it's the long bar that you get. That one there. Just have a look. Yep. So it connects from the actual hand stick, I think they call it, and that connects from the hand stick to the floor part. Pop that in there. We've got just an like an operating manual, and also like their warranty address, I think. A friend of mine has one of these. You can either mail your registration or guarantee form in, otherwise you can also just do it online, which I think they make it a lot easier because they don't give you a postage paid stamp or anything like that. So doing it online is a lot easier. Going one deeper, let's have a look here. So it looks like this one is the wall mount. So you can actually, with the included screws, you can actually attach it to the wall. So you put a screw in there and another one in there, and then it's got this cool kind of spring mount. And what that does, I think, is it just kind of gives a little bit more flexibility, I guess, so it doesn't snap right away. Sorry, it actually goes that way. So when the power pack, which will open up in a second, comes through and goes into here, when you actually get the unit and you push it up, it'll actually, it won't snap or anything, it'll just sit in there nicely. So we'll just leave that one there, and also just a little instruction manual that goes with that one. In here we have just the brush tool, and also like a felty carpety bit. Some pretty fine brushes there. I don't know if you can see that from how far away you are, but that's pretty good. I think this is good for doing up like leather couches and also like your car carpet and that kind of thing. Just for little crevices and that kind of thing. Obviously your what do they call this one? Everyone seems to have a different name. A crevice tool, which it speaks for itself. So what else we get? Packaging is actually really good. The box is pretty light. Like when you buy it, it feels pretty light to actually pick up and carry around. Okay, so here is just the ordinary carpet tool. It says it has carbon fibre in here as well, which is pretty exciting, if you're into that. And so we've got, it's a pretty intricate kind of brushing, sweeping thing. I don't know if you guys can see that. I've set it to manually focus, so it might not work. But yeah, so that just sweeps along there. Looks like you get some brushes and then like a finer something, but that should go a long way towards kind of picking up all of the grub on your carpet. It's a nice size. Like my hands are quite big, but it's pretty big, which is going to be handy, I think. So it should have some room. I'll just place that there carefully. Also, so that's just the wall power pack. I think the biggest drama people have with my one is the Australian one, which is good. So you just plug that into the wall, and then this, it's optional to use the wall mount, but it seems like a good idea to me. I'll probably put it up somewhere just because it's convenient. And then we've got the bit here which actually makes the unique version from the I think the other one's like the floor cleaner or something, carpet care, or a different model. But the animal model comes with this extra bit, which is called the motorized head or carpet cleaner. I think this is around $60 or so to buy on its own, so you know, it actually makes the animal pretty good value. And you can actually take this bit out as well, so you can click it out, which allows you to clean up inside if anything's got entangled in there or anything. Yeah, so I think that's about all for accessories. So that, you know, it's all pretty modular, it all comes out. I think I'll keep the packaging if I can find somewhere to store it. You know, just to, if ever I want to sell it off again, then at least I'll have the box to send it in and that kind of thing, or, you know, boxes seem to increase retail value anyway. And here is the unit, so we'll go ahead and open that up. They do this funny thing where they put all the packaging into the little holes. It's pretty funny. It seems to keep it all under wraps. So. And there it is. The DC35 animal. Looks to be fairly nice. I'm going to go ahead and click it on here. So I'm going to press it on and you should see that light come on. So there it is. Looks like it was already on max when it came from the factory. So I'll just click the max button off. There it is. So that's a fair amount of stuff in. And it's fully, it comes apart fully. Smells new. So pressing down on here will actually open up the release. So lucky there's nothing in it at the moment, but so obviously vacuum happens and it goes around, and then all the stuff gets just kind of caught in this little trap door. They also have an air filter in here which carries a lifetime guarantee, so I can pull that apart, and the filter just lives in here. Apparently you can, this is fully washable, so to get all of the gunk out and that kind of thing. I think you have to let it dry for at least 24 hours or something like that before you can use it again though. So I'll go ahead and put this back together just carefully. There we go. So that just clicks back in, and let's have a look and play with the bits on it. So we'll unwrap this guy, and so this just goes ahead and clicks in here. Nice little click, and you just know it's in there. It is a little bit wobbly. I'm not sure whether it's just not in properly, or I'll just try one more time. Yeah, look, so there is a little bit of movement in that, but it's not too bad. I'll just leave that there. And hopefully you guys can still see this, and then you've got the kind of motorized head tool that's on like a ball. I think this is part of their new design where it kind of spins anyway, and then that just clicks on there, and that clicks through. So what I'll do is I'll just power it up so you guys can have a little look at that. And so I spin that. I'll put it on max. So that's pretty good. We can go ahead and take that one off. I'll just let that one rest here. You've also got the motorized one. So the difference between the two is, I think, yeah, no, they both take a power connection, so they both spin on like a DC motor, which differs from the actual, the bigger units, because the bigger units, the carpet unit just spins on its own accord from the air suction, obviously. Something like this should just go ahead and plug straight in. Yep. And that's a bit tighter, yeah. So we'll go ahead and have a look at that one again. So it just spins it up nice and there. Alrighty, thanks so much for watching. That concludes my DC35, Dyson DC35 animal unboxing. Yeah, thanks for watching.